Call the meeting to order. Looking for a motion to exit executive session.
Make a motion. Second.
Motion and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained, motion carries. Now I'll call for a motion to enter into public session.
So move. Second.
It's been motion and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Please rise for the saying of the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll open up with the privilege of the floor. Is any residents' comments? No? Okay. Moving on to the consensus agenda items. Call for a motion. There's no other ones to separate other than the roll calls, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so call for a motion to accept the consensus agenda items 1 through 8 as presented.
Second.
Motion and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Abstain, motion carries. Now call for a motion to approve secret resolution for ecological education node and pedestrian bridge project, and that's gonna be a roll call vote. So a motion. Second. A motion and seconded. I'd like to call the roll call. Aye.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll call for a motion for number 10 to approve secret resolution for the playground rehabilitation project.
Motion.
So moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
What's the roll call?
Oh, I'm sorry. Back to the roll call. Yes.
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 Moving on to personal items, nothing to separate tonight, correct? Okay. I'll look for, call for a motion to accept personnel items 1 through 16 as presented.
Make a motion. Second.
And motion and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Moving on to our standing committees. Capital Projects Committee, the updates.
Yeah, they, what do we have?
Just push the button. Did you want to talk about that? I'm gonna do those in a minute.
It's not working.
Here we go. Mine's working.
So if you go outside and you can go by where it's being, our auditorium is being built, you'll see a lot of progress happening now. It's starting to take shape. We are planning on, have a meeting after they get it enclosed. We're gonna get together with Capital Projects and review everything. There are things coming up this summer that we're gonna be working on, and we'll have more information on that going forward.
Good, thank you very much. Moving on to Policy Committee, we have a first reading of policies 1210, which is board members nominations and elections. And also policy 3311, notification of disclosure of employee disciplinary records. A motion on that, or is that just for information for the first reading?
Just information for the first
Okay.
reading.
And then we're looking for the deletion of policies 1211, which is students serving as ex officio members of the school board, and 7555 Niagara Wheatfield Ed Services, married and pregnant students. And that we need a motion, or they're just deleted.
Correct.
Okay.
They would just be deleted.
And then with policy 7554, the Niagara Wheatfield equal education opportunities. We're looking to rescind and adopt the 2020 version of that And that we need,
So for that one, you don't need a first reading, you can just rescind and adopt.
okay. So I'll call for a motion to, do we need separate ones or just?
Nope.
Okay, I'll call for motion then to rescind and adopt that policy 7554. We have a motion, second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Thank you. There's a external written communication, fundraiser informational item there for you from the Music Parents Club. And our ex officio student member is not here. I don't have anything extra for a presence report, so we'll move to the superintendent's report.
Great, thank you. First, I don't want the personnel agenda to go by without noticing a couple things. One, the retirement of Liz Carreri. We will have an opportunity to honor her later in the year. Liz has been in the district for many years, and we'll talk a lot more about that later. But as you saw it in the personnel report, Liz has been an incredible principal in our district for a really long time. And the second is the resignation for the purpose of retirement of Mary Breyer. Mary has been an elementary teacher in this district for a really long time as well, and has been at Eric Road since I've been here, and maybe since the beginning of her career. And she's been an outstanding educator in our district. So we'll have an opportunity in June to honor them further, but I didn't want tonight to go by without me mentioning that at least. I wanted just to take a minute to show the playgrounds. We had an opportunity to sit down with the individuals who were really crafting or putting together playground options for our district. And if you could, that slide just talks about the fact that Eric Road, because they had some swings already in place in 2024, we had to put new ones in because the other ones, but literally they were falling apart. They had rotted in the ground. So we had to put new swings in there. That what you're going to see in a minute for West Street and Colonial Village, they'll get the new playgrounds and the swing set. Eric Road will just get the new playground sets that you're going to see because they already have the swings. Okay. So each one of the three schools is going to get this primary play set. There's actually 41 play events. It should be a 41 up at the top. It says 4. The user capacity is 113. It's easily accessible, ADA. The slides, you can see that there's actually a ramp that you can, somebody who needs to kind of pull themselves up on can do that. So this is the large piece that'll be on every one of the playgrounds. If you go to the next piece, Dan, this is an added piece. We know that kids love slides, so we're adding some additional slides here. By the way, all the color schemes will be the same. They're going to be the school colors. So this will be more along the lines of what the colors of our slides will be, our play sets will be. So all three schools, the very large piece set that you saw, and then this smaller piece that Dan just had it on with this piece here. All three will be getting that. Then if you go to the next set, our parent groups were given this, our principals were given this to take a look at, and they could pick 5 of these 6. We actually said pick 4, tell us your 5th favorite, and then whatever the 6th item is that would need to drop off. We obviously still have to go out to, final bid with this, and the cost of the drainage and that sort of thing can impact the overall cost of our playgrounds. But it's pretty exciting. The great news is this: the state education department's timeline for approving projects has went from, where it was at 20 weeks, it's gone way down. That could change in a week. Okay, but it's way down. We've given the requests at the 3 buildings back to to both our architects and the company. So as soon as they put this together, and then we get the drawings for the underlying drainage and some of the other things that have to go along with the project, that'll get out to the education department. Our hope is that this work will be taking place next fall. So by the end of next fall, Maybe some of the buildings will actually be using this in the fall. Others, maybe the first time they'll use it is the spring. But we're hoping that, again, based on the current timelines, that this work will be done before the winter and will be ready for the spring. What did I miss, Allison?
Good.
Dan, thanks. No, go ahead, please.
There was some inquiry about the base of the playgrounds and what we could put in there, but we are limited to putting wood chips only. Because of the project going through NIPA and ecologically aligned with the greenway. So we are required to put something ecologically friendly, so wood chips is really the only option we have. So all the playgrounds will have wood chips as their base.
Thank you. We've started our budget presentations, Allison and I have. We have one coming up with staff soon. Actually, we offered 2 sessions with staff. We have a few parent groups left to still present to. We also did presentations with our parent groups related to the playgrounds as well. The Eco Campus Project Wellness Walk and Wellness Fair, April 26th. It's the weekend after we get back here, right? So that Saturday from 8 to 11 is the Eco Campus Project out here by Cuyahoga Creek. And then from 11 to 1, we will be hosting a wellness walk for suicide prevention and also a wellness fair. As of right now, I think we're close to 30 vendors that'll be coming for that fair. We'll also have opportunity for families who are looking or have any needs related to our family support center. They can make those connections as well that day. Jason sent something out related to the Niagara Orleans School Board Association's school board dinner. That's May 8th from 6:15 to 8 p.m. If you would, let Renee know if you plan on going. There's a date, I think it was April 28th, that you have to let everybody know by. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so.
April 28th.
No worries.
It is at the BOCES Center, the dinner. Correct. If any board members are going, I'll go. I would just then be late. I have a presentation that evening, one of the presentations. I could certainly come over afterwards. If none of you are going, I probably won't go. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 28th.
28th is the date that you need to let them know by the 28th. And then the last item I wanted to note, our top 3 seniors academically will be joining myself and Jason on May 15th for the Scholastic Achievement Recognition Dinner. That is put on by the Erie Niagara School Superintendents Association. And it's been a long-standing tradition that the top 3 students get recognized at that dinner annually, and it's a really nice dinner. That's all I have.
Very good. Thank you very much. Moving on to reports to the board, we're gonna forego the budget.
Let me ask the audience. We've been doing the same budget presentation for the past 3 meetings. If anybody here would like the budget presentation, Alice and I are happy to give it. If you prefer us not to, we will not. Anybody want us to, raise your hand.
It's a really good present.
Tony, I was gonna actually have you come up and do it because you've been here for the last 4, so. Okay, then we'll forego it. Just so everybody knows, the next meeting, we have the full presentation because that's actually the budget hearing. Okay.
Okay, moving on to any items for board discussion. Any old business? New business? Any public comments? Any board member comments?
Everyone have a safe and happy Easter.
Very good. I'll echo that, and everyone have a great time off and enjoy your family during the holiday season. And with that, I will call for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And moved and seconded, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much.